Good morning, everybody. I think it's kind of funny. I gotta make a note of this because I keep seeing this happening more and more and more. It's crazy, but you better pay attention. I see so many investors will find a contractor who seems like they're doing it big. You know, they're doing videos, they're doing their thing on social media, which is fine. They're promoting, they should be. And these investors flock to them like leeches. And they're like, oh, that's my guy, and blah, 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 blah. And it's the most incredible thing because it's like a fad. Some of these contractors are here today, gone tomorrow because there's no longevity in their business model. Yet the investor keeps jumping to them. And then you see all these videos, right? Because everybody's talking about these gurus and shit. Oh my God, it's ridiculous how people think they do one flip or 100 flips and they become an expert. I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing until after 300 flips. I didn't even start teaching or feel like I knew what to say until about 600 flips. All right, that's what I'm saying is like, come on, man. So now I see all these investors jumping onto these supposedly high-level contractors. And I know the majority of them, so I'm kind of like sitting and watching. It's kind of fun. And I also see these same investors doing these videos about how to deal with contractors and what not to do and what to do. And I'm sitting there watching these videos. One, it's the same shit the dude in Idaho said, the same thing in Tampa, the same thing in Atlanta, and the same thing in New York, and the same thing in Chicago, but not Chicago because it's my city. But the reality is it's the same regurgitated generalization of what to do. It's not real. It's not functional. It's not tangible. It's not factual. You have to understand how to deal with contractors by being one, by being in the trenches, by being a contractor that does flips with tight margins, tight schedules, and clients who have no idea what they're doing. So think about the logic in what you're following. Think about all the hype that you're following. Perception is one thing. I'm telling you, don't believe anything you see on social media until you're living it. Because I promise you, investors, the day you get in the game and you start thinking you know something, that's when you start seeing that boat leak and you're going to be bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and hemorrhaging all this money. And you're not going to find any financial freedom. Why? Because you need to learn how to rehab. That's it, plain and simple. You cannot depend on somebody else. You must learn how to rehab. Think about it. I can't stress this enough. It's comical. I'm going to hang this up. I'm going to go on social media, and I'm going to find like 13 different videos from investors across the country talking about how to deal with contractors. And I guarantee if I was in front of them and I said, tell me how you're going to deal with me, crickets. They wouldn't even know how to deal with a real contractor. That's the reality of it. That's how empowering it is for you, the investor, to learn the game. So I encourage you. I challenge you. I want you to win. I left contracting for a reason. Doesn't mean I'm not a licensed contractor. I am. But I left it for a reason, to teach you guys, to help you guys, to show you guys the right way. Take advantage of that. It's the most affordable education on the planet. The planet. The Bears.